Welcome back to Lucy's Crafts. Today we have two special guests. Well, one of them's the cameraman. And one of them's him. Go subscribe to his channel, which is Lincoln Hobby. I'm the second guest. Yeah.
And we're gonna watch weird things that people are not supposed to be watching.
Our world is a crazy place where dash cams have captured some pretty unsettling stuff. Be it creepy, weird, or downright shocking.
Okay, just pause the video. Was that a plane crashing into a bridge?
Yeah, and then the bridge breaks.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my.
To see some of the most outrageous clips caught on dash cams that no one was supposed to see otherwise. Beep beep. Bright orange flash in the sky. On November 14, 2014, a bizarre dashcam video captured an extraordinary bright orange flash in Russia's Sverdlovsk region in Urals. After the whole event was witnessed by several onlookers, authorities came up with an explanation, saying the military was behind the flash. They have scheduled a secret weapon project, but hence there was no blast heard.
Okay, how was the military against this? Like, the military's good, isn't it?
Yeah, they probably sent it to Russia. I don't know,
The military is denying to have anything done with it. However, in other news, it could be due to a fireball caused by an asteroid's collision with the Earth's atmosphere, leaving the sky burning with an orange flash.
ECView started as my college project.
we don't care about stupid ads. Come on. Perfect.
Near Miss Road Crossing.
Miss Road Crossing. On a highway in Norway, when a school bus filled with kids pulled to the side, the very excited kids rushed out of it. The car with the dash cam stops behind to allow a pile of kids to pass the road safely. But turns out one of them was in such a hurry that he dared to leave everyone else behind while crossing the road all by himself. Little did he know what's going to come next. Thankfully, his guardian angel made it on time to save the life of the young one. Tornado lifting the car. A couple was driving onto the streets of Texas when a wild tornado came whirling in its full action out of nowhere. The dash cam clip shows how this lethal twister lifted and tossed a whole car from the streets and into the air while throwing the driver out. The man filming the video immediately came out of the car to check upon the poor driver, who, except for being in a state of shock, turned out to be doing just fine.
Can we just explain how scary that would be? You fly out of a car? That would be scary.
And how would he actually survive that?
Yeah, exactly.
If the car
no
literally
idea.
lifted in the air and he just flew out of the car.
I don't know. He might have landed safely.
Maybe.
Trapped inside the standing car.
Oh.
A kindergarten teacher, along with her two kids, was driving in during a lightning storm outside Hartford, Connecticut, when her car got stuck in a rather very unusual position due to a telephone port getting snapped in half. Beside the car being in an upside-down position, it was trapped in a power cable, which was kind of more dangerous and life-threatening. Thankfully, Lisa managed to call the authorities just in time, who came out running to help them bail out of this misery. Ghost car. Filmed in Russia, the clip starts off with a car taking a left turn. It appears rather very
Is that
clear
just
at the
a
intersection
toilet?
with no obstacle around to prevent a smooth turnover. Everything seems to be going just as usual until another car pops out of nowhere at a blink of an eye right in front of it. Beside the mysterious appearance of the car, it miraculously went through without causing any accident or damage to BMW, which kind of stopped just in time, while leaving many viewers, along with the man filming the whole scene, scratching their heads.
Where did that car come out of from?
I've heard of the ghost ship, but never a ghost car.
I've seen this. It's viral.
Motorcycle
I
landing.
got goes like really fast. You can't see it.
If there's something like a perfect motorcycle accident, this could be it. A trembling dash cam footage shows how this ninja motorcyclist flipped and stuck to the back of the car's roof while leaving his bike to rot in utter chaos. Call him reckless or a daredevil. Maybe it's the speed that had kind of launched his body spinning safely into the air and onto the car. Anyhow, I do feel bad for his bike.
I don't.
Plane accident.
Watch it breaks the bridge.
How much of a closer view would be too much? Posted in February 2015, this thrilling dashcam video managed to capture a Trans-Asia Airways flight plane losing control on a bridge over Keelung River in Taiwan. The dramatic clip shows an outrageous view of a GE-235 plane just inches away over a bridge filled with ongoing traffic. Huge and close, the mighty plane would have easily...
I would hate to be in that car. Like, that would be...
And the plane is even scarier.
scary. Like,
You would literally, if you were in the plane, you would go sideways.
I know. And, like, even tip over. That would be scary if you were in the car or the plane, because that would just be...
Well, I mean, if you were on the Blue Angels plane thingy, then it probably wouldn't be scary, especially if you were in the plane, because they literally go upside down.
Yeah, so, wow.
Whatever.
easily hit any vehicle. But before this could happen, the pilot managed to gather some sense while siding along towards the water. Bushfire moving with winds. Captured by Dunmore Rural Fire Brigade on January 4th, 2020, the dashcam footage shows how bushfire rages with a draft of ramming winds. The incident started with a small bushfire when a team of fire brigade was asked to protect the vicinity before winds stoked the fire to spread. But with flames growing higher and faster than expected, the crew left just in time after the bright red flames of raging hot fire took over everything. Well, thanks to the smart crew, within 3 minutes of the cab spray, they were able to calm the fire down. UFO on the road.
I've seen this.
Wait, so remember when we were on the car and we saw, like, the light pole?
Yeah.
And it looked like a UFO?
Yeah.
I
remember this. A car's pulling like a
by the
UFO thing.
authorities. A big
Yeah.
white spaceship was spotted in a dash cam video. This clip shows a huge spaceship being transported on a flatbed when apparently nobody is watching. Surrounded by a lot of security and guarded in the darkness of night, the secret movement of the spaceship says a lot about its strangeness. Some suggest it could be an alien technology, while others are saying they are carrying it to the lab for further studies. Either
think
way,
it's like-
the footage is
like
undeniably
I think it's
saying
like a
there's definitely
Ferris ride.
something fishy going on.
It looks like a ride where you go in it.
Okay,
So,
police.
no one believes in aliens, but are you sure about that? Like, I don't think there was, like, no fair going on, but, like, that's just
Why would
a UFO.
I mean, but it's not a UFO unless it flies.
True. Yeah, but what if
Otherwise, it would just be
an
a
FO.
UF. A UF. FO.
Yeah,
UF.
I know, but that's just weird.
It would be UO.
Millions of crabs.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this.
Captured in Australia,
I've
the
seen
clip
all these.
shows this road full of creepy red crabs crawling over it while laying a blockage for vehicles to move forward. Well, actually, every year millions of these large red crabs emerge from the forest to make their way to the ocean in order to breed. The migration starts with the first rainfall of the season, usually in October or November, and lasts till December or January. However, their timing and speed of the migration is mainly determined by the phase of the moon. Fun fact, male crabs lead the march while females join them along the
One of
way.
them was eating him. Did you guys see that?
Yeah. Wait.
One of them was eating another crab. You
Go
guys see
back.
that? Yeah, see that?
Wait,
Fun
what?
fact,
Wait.
Male
No,
crabs
he's
lead the
pulling
march
it.
while
Watch, right here.
females
It's down
join
here.
them along
That guy was just eating him.
the way. Locust storm.
Oh, I've seen this.
What is it?
A bunch of
Occurred
grasshoppers
in May
are flying.
2022. The rather very disturbing
2022?
Locusts
Yeah, these are
striking over
grasshoppers,
limbs while
That That was last year.
South
Yeah,
Africa's
these are
Eastern
grasshoppers.
Cape. It was the largest locust infestation in 25 years, where swarms of these flying insects had managed to strip over 19,305 square miles of grazing land. After a lot of destruction caused by these tiny creatures, farmers are now planning to make use of technology that
Look
will
at,
track
did you guys see
newborn
that bed?
locusts
Did you see
in
that guy's bed? That was all
enabling them to target and smash down these unpleasant pests before they even think about destroying the crops.
Why would they go
Now,
flying
let us
and
move
no
on to our
for no
subscriber
reason?
pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a
That's
subscriber.
fake.
Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows?
Like and
We might
subscribe
even
if you
feature
think
it
that
in
was
one of our
fake.
videos.
I think that was fake.
Today's
Yeah.
subscriber pick points towards the monstrous tornado that took place in Colorado, United States. On May 7th, 2016,
Well, maybe just like a
when the legendary
tornado,
tornado marched
forming,
towards
like,
Wari,
like,
it ended up
in a
injuring
ridge.
several people while destroying multiple buildings, trees, and houses. With visibility choking dust, the dash cam video shows how the winds blowing at a speed of 70 miles per hour shaped up into a giant storm that pretty much resembles to Monter trapped inside the spectacle of winds. Hence, it is known as one of the biggest and most photogenic
They're literally
tornadoes
going
that ever occurred
towards.
in recent memory. Beside the jaw-dropping view, the aftermath of the disaster was so lethal
The cars
that
are
it
so,
almost
like,
took a few weeks for the whole town to pick up the mess. Massive smoke rings. Caught above the skies of Novosibirsk in central Russia, the mysterious black ring has left the viewers baffled with the horrified thoughts of alien invasion. The spooky appearance of the O-shaped ring kept floating on the sky for about 15 minutes. The figure even grew bigger with time before disappearing into the air, with a number of people explaining the smoke ring as nothing but amalgam of black hydrocarbons with the vortex that shaped up into a ring and got lifted in air. One of them came up saying it is nothing but some strange weather phenomenon. What do you guys think about it?
Okay, how would that happen? Just a hoop of air, a hoop of smoke, and it's a clear sky? I do not get that. Me neither.
Creepy clowns. The dash cam video from a police officer's car shows a number of clowns wandering and scaring people away at night. In 2016, the streets of the U.S. were found flooded with random guys roaming on streets dressed up as clowns. But besides the ridiculous clown prank, when some serious attacks were reported, the police had to crash in. So, after investigating and chasing a couple of clowns, it turned out some of these men under the mask had left their child alone at home just for the sake of prank, which is twice as big a crime as pranking people on the street. Hence, they were charged with child neglect. See you next time.
Yeah, that was a bad.
What losers?
So much what people
That was really. Oh, wait.
think about me.
We literally saw like a guy swinging a bat at a clown. Yeah, he was trying to protect himself.
Animals can
Well-
be very vulnerable, especially if they like getting stuck somewhere,
See you
falling
next
down,
time.
or wandering
Bye.
into dangerous
Bye.
places.
We'll
Today,
see you
we'll
with the
show
next
you many
video.
heartwarming moments of animals being saved.